Back to Bicentennial Center, round 3, the big rubber match for the boys. Playing for 5th place in this first annual Blue and Gold Classic. We've had a couple disappointing losses. Hopefully there'll be some big lessons learned out of them and go towards the rest of a successful year. Today we're going to match up against NCAA foe Southeast of Saline, who will turn right around and go back and visit their gym next Tuesday. So that's one of the unpleasantness factors of losing 2 games. It's playing early and getting slotted against Southeast here. Of course, not to say we wouldn't have anyway, but
today was played off-site, so this is actually the second game on today's final game of the tournament, and it will feature represented on the scoreboard.
KSL host Clark Sanders over there, Colonel Sanders, doing the main announcing.
The Lions of Minneapolis. Let's meet the starting lineup. For Southeast, he is a 6-foot senior. Number 2, Nick Ryan. For Minneapolis, he is a 5'9" junior. Number 4, Ryan Mortimer.
Ryan Mortimer's had 2 very good games here at the Blue and Gold Classic.
Derek Cruz. For Minneapolis, the 5'11" sophomore. Number 10, Ryan Weedle.
Ryan Weedle, a sophomore.
A 5'9" sophomore. Number 31, Justin Schropp. For the Lions.
Southeast barely lost to Sacred Heart last night, 46-43. To get set up opposite the Lions here tonight.
Junior, number 40, Garrett Mugler. For Minneapolis, a 6'3" senior, number 33,
Josh Lott. 1 of 2 seniors starting for the Lions.
Senior, number 45, Jason Mann. And for the Lions, the 6'7" senior, number
6'7", Luke Weedle for the Lions. The other senior, who's had, again, 2 good games here. 20 points against Rossville and 25 the other night against Sterling. Unfortunately, they were 2 dual-point losses. Lost both in the last minute. Both could have been won on shots that just didn't go in. So here we are in the 5th place game against, again, NCAA opponent Southeast of Saline. See if we can't get business taken care of early here and put this game to bed immediately. The Lions own in the last 8 games a 7-1 advantage over Southeast. This is the 59th game overall in the series between these 2 schools, dating back to 1968-69 in sub-state play. Back when I was a manager on basketball team, Dan Matt was leading the way, Steve Lee, and some others as seniors that year. Here we go, again in the 100th season of MHS basketball. Luke Weedle, the tip. Lions control the tip, taken by Lott. Out to Mortimer. We send our best wishes to Trace Cree. Has been sick all week, I guess. Ryan Weedle almost gets trapped out of bounds. He pulls it back out to Crum. Weedle for 3 from the side. It's off the rim. Luke gets just about out of the rebound. Southeast comes up with it. Over to the side. The walk wasn't called. 15-footer is taken. Southeast takes a 2-point lead. They draw first blood. In the lot. He's fouled, no call. Ryan drives, traveling. Should have shot it. Came down, then shot it. Traveling's called. Lions put somewhat semi-press on. Trojans go up 4-0. Little 5-footer from the side. Crum to Weedle. He picks it to Crum, takes a three. It's off. Man for Southeast gets the rebound. Here they come, leading 4-0. Intercepted by Crum. Down to Mortimer. Goes against man. 5-footer bounces off the glass and in. Turnaround jumper. It rims out. Luke Weedle with the rebound. Out to Ryan. Down to Crum. Josh Lott, he drives. Kicks it back to Luke Wheeler from the free throw line. It's swish. Nice, pretty shot. Big arch. Right through the nets. 4-all. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. Flax drives, kicks it out. Mortimer intercepts. Down to Crum, layup coming. He's tipped away, and the foul is called.
Minneapolis foul. Correction, Southeast foul is on Justin Schropp at the free throw line for the Lions. Shooting two.
Brandon Crum goes to the line for two.
Brandon Crum.
First personal on Trump. First team foul on the Trojans.
For Southeast, number 1, Brett Keeler.
And he makes it both, but the Lions up 6-4 for their first lead of the night. And Brian Mortimer's called for a pushing foul, trying to set a trap there.
Fouls on Minneapolis. It's whistled against Brian Mortimer.
First team foul, first personal.
His first, the team's first.
Trojans get across the timeline, 2-on-2. Man from the side, shot bounds in. Ties the score at 6.
Basket by Jensen Mann for the Trojans.
Crum for three from the side. It's through. Pretty as a picture. 9-6 Lions. Something we've been hurting on pretty bad these last two games is lack of three-pointers. Intercepted by Luke Weedle. Down to Ryan. He's fouled by Flax, I believe, on steal attempt.
Foul is on Derek Cruz.
Oh, Cruz.
Southeast of Saline. Substitution into the ball game for Minneapolis. Number 14.
Joe Zucker comes in
Joe Zucker.
for Weedle, Ryan Weedle. Ryan Mortimer drives, kicks it back to Crum on the side. Ryan Weedle, Mortimer from the side now, 10-footer, rolls in. 11-6 Lions. And the trap is there. And the Lions don't get the ball out of bounds. I thought it was probably last touch by Southeast, but it's not the case.
Substitution for the Trojans is number 5, Ian Hughes.
Josh Lyon almost knocks the ball away. Mortimer hits it out of bounds on a cross-court pass. Hughes shoots from the side and sinks it, three-pointer. Makes it 11-9 Lions.
Hughes of the Trojans.
They were horrible last night from the threes also against Sacred Heart. I think Sacred Heart hit the 1 3-pointer in the whole game. Crum up front. Mortimer on the side. 15-footer over. Lott gets the rebound. Wheels, shoots it up. Luke Wheeler with the rebound, back up and in. 13-9, Lions. He's palming the ball, no call. Man, 3-pointer. It's out. Ryan Mortimer with the rebound. 2-on-1. Dishes it to Wheeler. Little bounce pass. Man knocked it loose, and the refs say the Lions touched it last. Most people on the Lions side here disagree.
Number 44, Bryson Flack.
But the score is 13-9, 3:28 to go in the quarter. Lions leading by 4. The press is on again. Stolen by Crum. Over to Zucker. Back to Crum. Wheetle, 15-footer. Makes it 3. Oh, no charging foul there? Come on. 16-9 is the score. 3:05 to go in the quarter. No elbows. Man drives. 5-footer. Bounces off. Wheeler with the rebound. Out to Crum. 2-on-2. Nice skippy into Ryan Wheeler. Off the glass. No good. He gets his rebound. Puts it back. He's fouled. Be the third team foul on the Trojans.
Foul is on Ian Hughes. Shooting 2 for Minneapolis.
Hughes' first foul. Ryan Wheeler goes to the line for 2. Sinks it.
The ball game for Southeast, Garrett Butler. Checking in for Minneapolis. Butler's like number
Drew Crossan comes in to replace Lott. Second free throws through for Ryan. 18-9. The score's been doubled all of a sudden on the Trojans. Joe Zucker almost gets a steal. Not quite. And a 3-pointer over for a second did the Trojans. Now it's open. And it's out. Crossan with the rebound. Out to Crum. He gets it across the timeline to Ryan. He drives. Just inside the free throw line, dumps it up and in. 20-9. 2:10 to go in the quarter. 2-on-2. They pull it back. Running 10-footer, it's out. Ryan Wheeler with the rebound. Ryan drives, kicks it out to Joe Zucker. He pulls up. 10-footer is in. Joe intercepts a pass. And Ryan at the free throw line, he drives. It's knocked away from him. Out of bounds to the Trojans of Southeast. Kaiser and Mortimer come in for Crum and Zucker.
Also into the ball game for Minneapolis, number 42, Cameron Knox.
Three-pointer coming from the side. It's over. Rebound to Ryan Mortimer. Across the timeline. Down to Kaiser. Long two-pointer from the side. It rims out. Drew Crossan with the rebound back up and in. 24-9. We were horribly out-rebounded the last game by Sterling, a smaller squad. And that killed us. There's a fast break two-pointer for the Trojans.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
And the Lions throw it away. 24-11, 54 seconds to go in the first quarter. Man puts it up. It's over the basket. Drew crossing with the rebound. Down to Weedle. His pass to Mortimer is knocked out of bounds by the Trojans. Down to, Cameron Knox is in the game. His pass to Weedle is picked off. Down to Mann. Easy layup.
Trojan basket by Jensen Mann.
24-13, Lions. Kaiser gets it to Ryan Weedle. So a couple errant passes have given the Trojans 2 quick buckets. 16 seconds to go. Lions are going to go for the last shot. Ryan puts up free throw line shot. It's through. 25-13. A long shot for the Trojans. Nowhere close. 26-13 to score after 1 period of play. A 13-point advantage for the Lions here in the inaugural Blue Gold Classic. Give you a shot of what the folks are playing for down here. Look at those trophies. That's better than what these give away for state. Probably still do. And there's they also ran hardware that we'll be playing for on the side. But boy, the champions are going to take home some nice trophies. Back with second quarter action shortly. And we got Mike Perry, the birthday boy +2, here to help me out. All right, here we come. The Trojans are on the court. Here come the Lions.
26-13, Dale. Pretty strong first quarter there.
It was. Well, the last half of it particularly. We just burst out ahead of them. And
good to see Brad Kaiser back on the floor after being under the weather there a little bit the other day.
And put the post, his trap out front. Turnaround jumper over Weedle is
nice box out by Minneapolis there,
yes,
Dale, on the defensive board. We kind of got hurt the other day on the glass and it looked like they're rebounding a little better.
We're rebounding much better today. Yeah, Sterling out rebounded us by 12 the other night. That really hurt bad. Have a shorter squad out rebound you by 12.
I'm sure Coach Williams didn't like that too well, and it's all about positioning, I think, especially on comes to a rebound.
Yep. Cross-court pass almost gets over his head. It knocked away by Ryan Weedle. Back to the Trojans, a three-pointer. It's off. Ryan Mortimer gets the rebound, and he's fouled immediately by Mr. Mann of the Trojans. They've gotten away with a few fouls here tonight already that many people haven't been appreciative of.
Checking the ball game for the Trojans, number 25, Jimmy McDowell. The ball game for Minneapolis, number 32, Brandon Crum.
Crum replaces Ryan Mortimer. Who I understand is going to have his picture in the paper tomorrow. Mr. Mortimer. In the all-area football.
Oh, great. He's sporting a new haircut, so he's ready for that picture.
Of course, his picture's in the paper the other day in basketball. You caught that, didn't you?
Yeah. Southeast in a matchup zone, and
Kaiser with a nice three. A little flat. I'd like to see a little more arch on him, but it went through.
Brad Kaiser hits the outside three-pointer, puts Minneapolis up 29-13.
They counter. It goes over. Last touch by a Lion, I think, but nope. I couldn't tell, but it looks like we were in the position to have touched it.
I think you're right, Dale.
We were in the position to have been the ones that did it.
Southeast in a 2-1-2 matchup zone, and they're going to force Minneapolis to try and shoot from the outside.
Nice dish to Luke Weedle from Lott. Turnaround jumpers in.
Nice strong move. Dump down pass to Luke Weedle, and he takes it to the rack there for a point. He's fouled.
we ought to be able to capitalize on that height disadvantage all afternoon.
Yeah. Chance for a 3-point play here.
It's out. Rebound to the Trojans. 31-13. Free throw line shot. It bounces out. Luke Weedle there for the rebound. Down to Ryan. Over to Crum. He drives, and he's tripped as he goes to the basket.
Brandon Crum a little quicker to the basket there. Southeast out of position. All I could do is throw a hip out there, and I caught with a blocking foul.
16 foul on the Trojans. Kaiser on the side takes another three. That one's too flat. It bounces off the side of the rim. Caught Luke Weedle by surprise, hit him in the face. Ball tipped away, finally picked up by Kaiser.
Southeast with a behind-the-back dribble right into a Minneapolis Lion, and I don't see how that could be a Southeast ball.
Well, that 44 talked the ref into it, I think. Yeah. I understand sometimes as a basketball player you can't talk referees into things.
That's the case right there, Dale. He talked the hell ref right into that one. Tipped it out of bounds and pointed their way, and he gave it to him.
Oh, he drug his foot.
Good solid defense by Minneapolis over there to force that turnover.
I remember reading a story one time told by Lon Kruger, and they were in a Big 8 game out in Colorado, was K-State. And of course, he was their captain at the time. We'll finish that up here in a second. Crum with the ball. Into cross and turn around to Riedel. Up and in. Beautiful play. Here comes Southeast with the ball. Anyway, there was a foul on a shot that K-State made, and the shot didn't go in. Crum with a nice steal. Brings it out to Drew Crossan. He almost walked down the lot on the side. Turnaround jumper by Crossan's out. Rebound to the Trojans. Anyway, the referee's over at the timeout Southeast. The referee's over at the scores table explaining who the foul was on to the scorers, you know. And Kruger walks up to him. It was good, wasn't it? It was good, wasn't it? And the referee says, yeah, it was good. This counted two, and the basket didn't.
Counted it.
Yeah, the ball didn't go in. So you can't get those refs every now and then, I guess. The Lions are ahead 33-13.
They're capable of that human error factor, and talked him into it.
Back with second quarter action shortly. Okay, here come the Lions, 20 points up.
Lions on the floor with Drew Crossan, Josh Lott, Brandon Crum, and both Ryans, Ryan Mortimer and Ryan Weedle. Man-to-man defense for Minneapolis here. It's a good matchup there with Mann and Josh Lott, two pretty good-sized fellas.
Drive from the side, 10-footers over. Josh Lott with the rebound.
We have numbers. Southeast quick to get back.
Ryan drives, 5-footer from the side, not quite there.
First step was quick to the basket, and he's tied up.
Drew Crossan had the rebound. It slipped away from him into Ryan's hands, and Ryan was tied up with nowhere to go. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow to the Lions. Right into an open Drew Crossan. He's fouled as the shot goes up by Mr. Mann of Southeast.
Good patience on Brandon Crum there on the entry pass or inbounds pass, and waited for Drew Crossan to get open, and he had a nice little easy shot. He's fouled. He'll shoot two.
17 foul, second personal on Mann.
Good looking free throw shot there.
Yes, it was.
Definitely need to make our free throws. I think we probably would have won all games that we've been in if we would have hit our free throws. Second one's up and in. Haven't shot free throws too well. A couple of games earlier in this tournament, Dale, I think our opponent sure have.
Traveling. Oh, yes, they have. Lights out. Well, in our three-pointers, the second game, we hit 2 of 7. And, just unexplainable. That's what happens. Sometimes you're on, sometimes you're not. Crossing in the lot, gets away from him, knocked away by the Trojans, out of bounds, off the Lions.
Southeast player just got a hand on it enough to tip it, and Josh couldn't control it then after it was tipped.
Oh, I would say that, yes. Great position by Drew Crossan. And an out of control player possession foul there. Made the 8th foul, and who was it 40?
Minneapolis substitution is
No, 25 for the Trojans. Picks his first foul.
Drew saw it coming quick enough to get to the baseline and shut that down.
The referees
Southeast continued on through and player control.
Referee's conferring about something there. (35-13). 22-point lead for the Lions. 3:10 to go in the half, and the pass gets away from Ryan Mortimer. He took his eyes off it, apparently just for a split second. And out of bounds it went. Trap on their post player. Back out front. A three-pointer from the side. It's through for them.
That's a three-pointer.
35-14. Lions. Clark Sanders giving a little emphasis there to the shot. Ryan Mortimer drives, 10-footer from the side. It's out. Rebound to the Trojans.
Good looking shot there on the baseline by Ryan Mortimer, and he has put down quite a few of those in this tournament. That one didn't drop.
Crossan picks up a foul.
Minneapolis foul is on Joe Zucker.
Yeah, I think they called that on Joe Zucker.
Joe Zucker.
2 for Southeast.
I saw 4. I thought the 4 went up first, but apparently didn't. Reach-in foul on Zucker. Second team foul. That's another difference in this game. Look at that. Half's almost over. We only have 2 fouls.
Some good solid defense without reaching in.
Second free throw's out. Lot with the rebound. No foul call. Down to Mortimer on the side. Kicks it back to Lott. He drives. Input the Drew Crossan. Beautiful feed by Josh Lott to a wide open Crossan. Drew puts it up.
Nice look inside by Josh. Drew was all alone for the easy chip shot there.
3 from the side. It's out. They get the rebound. Ten-footer is through. Excuse me.
Good help defense there by the weak side.
Ryan traveled. Yep.
Substitution for Minneapolis.
That ref woke up. Whoa, wait a minute. That was a travel there.
Luke Weedle, Brad Kaiser, Ryan Weedle back in the game for Minneapolis.
Is there a time factor you're supposed to make calls in? I mean, can you realize it later and come back and say, oh, that was traveling?
Typically, it's not an afterthought.
That one was. By a good 3 seconds.
Joe still in, putting good pressure up front. That goes off his knee. That should be
back court. Yep.
Good to see Brad Kaiser a little more color in the face today. More energy. He didn't even get the warm-ups off yesterday.
I see more energy out of several players. I Asked Dr. Allen if he had dispensed enough drugs here to get everybody healthy again. He kind of denied that there'd been much sickness, but nice feed into crossing. His shot's off. Luke Weedle last touched it, I believe. Dr. Allen just thought it was more people weren't in game shape much yet. Bigger court, all the rest, but
full court pressure here by Big Blue, and Southeast brings across timeline. Not too much trouble.
Trap on the post player. He kicks it out and a drive. Then pretty little play for the Southeast. 55 seconds to go. 16-point lead for the Lions. Kaiser drives from the side. Layup is there.
Easy basket there by Brad Kaiser.
Back to an 18-point lead for the Lions. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Post player drives on Weedle. And Luke's going to get called for a reach-in foul. Third team foul. Probably the first personal on Luke, I'm guessing.
Non-shooting foul for Southeast.
Yes, it is. First personal. Drive on, put it up, and it rims out. Luke's going to get an over-the-back foul there.
Minneapolis foul is on Brad Kaiser.
Oh, call on Kaiser. Drive from the side. Free throw line shot. It's out. Wheeler with the rebound. Out to Ryan.
Ryan's going to set the offense here and look for the last shot here with 16 seconds left here in the first half. Joe Zucker with the ball with 7 seconds left, and we better get something going.
Luke has it. He's going to drive. Turnaround jumper.
Nicely done.
Right at the buzzer. 20-point lead established again at the buzzer. 41-21 Lions over Southeast here.
Great recognition there of Luke Weedle, knowing exactly how much time's on that clock with a turnaround jumper in the lane at the buzzer. Put us up 20 at half.
Beautiful shot. Back with second half action shortly.
State Bank. Your patronage of these sponsors is appreciated.
Okay, here come the Lions, and their coaches finally made it on the court. The Trojans will inbound the ball here with possession arrow. Begin the third quarter. Input to the post player is knocked away by a lot, but he fouls. Josh picks up a quick foul here to begin the third quarter. I think that's his first or second, I'm not sure which. First of the half for the Lions. Input to post to man is picked off by Luke Weedle out to Ryan. That is Josh's first foul. Ryan Weedle with a 15-footer rims out. He gets the rebound, puts it back, it's in. 43-21 Lions.
Left-hand runner down the lane by Ryan after a missed shot.
Three-pointer coming from the side is way short. Crum with the rebound. Down to Ryan Mortimer. 2-on-2, he pulls back. Luke Weedle coming down the middle.
Oh, he's hammered.
He's fouled as he lays it up.
Hard foul.
I was hoping they weren't thinking somebody had position on him there. Luke goes to the line for two.
Whistle on number 4, Troy Terry.
Way short.
Your free throw shooter is Luke Weedle.
That one looked real short from right off when it left his hand. I bet he swishes this one. Well,
it's through. 44-21 Lions. Cross court. Josh Lott knocks it away, and before he can tip it back in, he's out of bounds.
Nice try by Josh to save that after he knocked it away.
Three-pointer from the side is over and bounces back off. Thought it might go through for a second. Ryan Weedle with the rebound. Down he comes over to Brian Mortimer. He got away with the travel, I think. Nice feed into Luke Weedle, and he's pushed by Mann. Count it. Nice feed from Josh Lott to recognize Luke's presence there and his ability to swing it through. Jason Mann gets foul 3.
Mann following Luke through the lane there, and good pass to Luke, and all Jason Mann could do is try and hold in the same motion Luke was putting it in, so foul shot.
Off. They get the rebound. 46-21 is the score. Three-pointer coming from the side for Southeast. Swish.
That's a three-pointer for Garrett Butler.
Down to Josh Lott. He drives. 10-footer. Josh is out. And fight for the rebound comes into Southeast. Little mugging going on there. Layup coming. Free throws or layups in.
Half-court set for the Lions. Southeast still in a man-to-man.
Luke Wheeler called for a push-off as the ball was coming to him. And his dad doesn't agree.
And I'll have to agree with his dad.
Don't go to his doctor's, look at his office next time you're sick, ref. Long three-pointers way out. They get the rebound, tip it out. Trying to get control. It's out of bounds to the Lions.
Josh with position there on defensive end there. Southeast still slipped in for the rebound. They almost saved it.
Crum drives, kicks it back to Josh Lott. He takes a three-pointer, and that one's out. Tip in by Luke Weedle. That's Josh is 0 for 4 on those this tournament.
Luke with a nice follow.
Josh gets the rebound there, out to Ryan Mortimer.
2-on-2. We pull it back out.
I like to rib Josh every now and then. He's used to be my neighbor when he was much younger. So I rib him every now and then. Nice pass to Luke Weedle from Josh Lott. And then the foul on their post player, 40.
Foul on the play.
He was exposed, couldn't do anything about it.
Number 30.
A little bit tough to defend Luke when you're playing behind him like that.
Yeah. Especially if he's got a step on you. Especially when he's got a step on you. 50-26 with that two-pointer. 5 minutes to go in the third, and the Lions are dangerously close to having a 30-point lead here. There's that swisher for Luke.
Nice stroke there by Luke. Drew Crossan back in for the Lions.
Running shot by Flax.
Out of control.
Bryson Flax, the super freshman for Southeast, and a big possession foul on him. Fourth team foul, first personal. 51-26 the score.
Southeast in a zone here.
Ryan sets up for three, and they're going to call 3 seconds.
3 second violation on the Lions.
Probably on Mr. Lott, I'm guessing. Drew Crossan's in the game also.
Minneapolis here with some full court pressure. Southeast gets it in, and
Flax has it, kicks it out into their post. He tries to get around Crossan. He does. Ryan Weedle with the rebound. Crum drives, kicks out to Josh Lott. His pass is tipped by Southeast, and then Ryan Wheeler couldn't quite get his mitts on it. Out of bounds to Southeast.
3:58 left here in the third quarter. Minneapolis up 51-26.
We call a reach-in foul on Ryan Mortimer.
Minneapolis foul on Ryan Mortimer.
Not much of a foul there. A little hand check, and
yeah.
ref didn't happen to like it at that time.
Second personal on Ryan. Double dribble forced there by Ryan Weedle.
Just trying to pick the ball up there, and the ref called double dribble on the Southeast guy.
A little payback, I guess. Mortimer into Ryan Weedle. Josh Lott at the top of the key. Nice feed from Crum. Or Mortimer, excuse me, and the Drew crossing. Turnaround jumper is in for two. It's 53-26. 17-point lead for the Lions. Back court. Tremendous pressure here being applied. Drew crossing on the closest end there for the Lions.
Pressure defense, clear out in the forecourt, not even across the 10-second line, and Minneapolis putting...
Josh Lott free throw line shot. It bounces in. 29-point lead for the Lions.
He carried the ball.
Bryson Flax drives, kicks it over to the side. 3-point attempt coming. It's short. Crum gets the rebound.
We have
the
numbers.
court we come. Down to Mortimer. His pass is picked off. Southeast has it.
3-on-1, and we didn't have the ball right at the...
Nice pick set there on Ryan Weedle. 10-footer from the side for the Trojans makes it 55-28. Ryan didn't see that one coming. Kind of knocked him silly for a second. Wheeler from the side, three-pointer. It bounces off. Josh Lott with the rebound. He drives. Kicks it out to Crum. Nice input to Crossan, and he's fouled as he goes up. Shot is rejected with a foul.
As Drew gets a little older, he'll learn to use that left hand right there, and he'll have a chance for the shot. Southeast player knew he was going to shoot right-handed there, had a chance at the block, but also fouled him.
His mother told me he's been suffering from stage fright out there. That's why I thought so. I thought it looked a little bit like he was a little nervous. Because he much prefers being on the football field with that helmet covering him up.
Brad Kaiser, Joe Zucker, and Luke Weedle back in for Minneapolis. And Cameron Knox will come in for Drew Crossan.
The ball bounces around. Nobody wants it. Finally, Southeast has it. Man gets it. Up and in. Through the trees. 55-30 for the Lions. 25-point lead now. Pass kicked off. Picked off by the Southeast. Flax drives. Up and in. 23-point lead now. Kaiser down to Joe Zucker. Back to Kaiser. Knox ready to come in for the Lions. Kaiser to Luke Weedle. Free throw line shot is short. Trojans with the rebound. Down the court they come. Bryson Flack sets up for three. It's out. Southeast gets the rebound. And he dribbled out of bounds. And the Southeast coach wants a foul on Josh Lott, but both players were going for it, and neither one had any better position than the other. Except the other guy was smaller, quicker.
Cameron Knox and Brandon Crum back in for Minneapolis.
Man, works on Weedle. Gee whiz, ref. Come on. Knox and Wheatle had
That's always traveling,
a
Dale.
front set on him, and he burrows his way through, dragging his feet. No foul. We finally called traveling on him. Zucker to Crum. Kaiser on the side, three-pointer coming, short. Flax with the rebound for Southeast. He traveled. Layup is there. 55-34. It's 21-point lead now for the Lions. Just inside a minute left in the third quarter. Knox. His pass is kicked out of bounds by, or tipped out of bounds by the Trojans. Kaiser to Crum. Trying to look into Luke Wheatle. Knox gets it knocked away from him by Flax. Come the Trojans, 2-on-1. They slip by Crum, and Flax puts it in. 55-36, it's a 19-point lead now. Lions are up by 27 on 1 point. Now it's down to 19.
And they've lost that lead due to bad passes.
Yep.
Not taking care of the ball down on this end. Too many turnovers.
Crum, 5-footer from the side, swish. 57-36, and that's where Kaiser had a steal, and I didn't see. He tried to get a shot up before time expired, but they waved it off.
Brad Kaiser with quick hands there, Dale, almost had a shot at the buzzer.
Yep.
It was a little late, but Minneapolis with a nice little baseline jumper by Brandon Crum takes a 21-point lead here into the fourth quarter.
57-36 is the score after 3 quarters play. Expanded our lead by 1 point there. Could have been much worse. We were up by 27.
Coach with some substitutes there at the end to give the starters a little more of a rest there, and Southeast stuck their hands in there a couple times and deflected passes.
Pretty active quarter by both sides. We outscored them 26-25. That's good shooting for both teams.
It's a good quarter by both teams, actually.
Like I say, we had a lot of turnovers, and I'm sure some of them were forced well by Southeast. And they got their paybacks on their layups. Lions starting five is back on the floor. See if we can't put this game away here to start the fourth quarter.
Got some good looking haircuts down there the boys have.
Crum, three-pointer from the side. Swish.
It's a three-pointer for the Lions.
60-36, Lions. Man, works on Wheatle. That player possession foul.
Offensive foul. Whistle on.
Must have thrown an elbow or two there.
Good position by Luke.
Yeah.
And Jason Mann trying to elbow his way through. Caught with a player control foul.
Fourth personal. 16 foul. Mortimer into Luke. Josh Lott drives from the side back to Luke.
Oh, that's a
in.
nice pass.
Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Give and go.
Good
Draw
look
off the
by
defense.
Josh across to Luke for an easy bucket.
Flax way outside. He barely rescued it. Cross court. Three-pointer coming. It's out. Flax gets the rebound back up and in. That's a good young player. He gets a tip.
Terrible pass by Ryan Mortimer.
Drives on Crum and a player control foul. No. They're going to say Ryan Wheatle didn't have possession.
Yeah, play some defense on him and too many open looks there.
Substitution of the game for Minneapolis.
I guess he's probably had some decent coaching throughout his life.
And Bryson Flax is at the line to shoot ball.
That helps.
If he's paid any attention.
Kind of a unorthodox.
And there he's
shot.
called for a foul.
Use both hands as he shoots. It's one thing coaches discourage. And we're going to shoot 1-1.
Yep, it is a 1-1 now. Ryan Weedle to the line for the 1-1. Second personal on Flax.
At the line to shoot one of the bonus for Minneapolis. This is Ryan Weedle.
Count it. That one looked pretty smooth there.
63-41. (64-41). 6:52 to go in the contest. Well, the Lions scored more points now tonight than they have in either of their first two contests. Mann with a three-pointer. It bounces off. Off Southeast on the rebound attempt. They reached over the back, kicked it out.
Good call there, though. It was tipped out by Southeast as we were going for the rebound.
Chris Penn, 6'5" senior. Ryan Weedle working on Flax. You put the Luke. Josh Lott open underneath. He drives up. It's blocked. One kicks it up. Luke Weedle with the rebound. Out to Zucker. It's tipped away. They drive in on Weedle. He fouls. That's third personal on Luke. He rejects the ball.
Bad outlet pass by Luke. Was trying to catch Joe on the fly, headed down court, and it was tipped away. Southeast goes back to the rack, and Luke fouls. Picks up his third, and Drew Crossan comes in with 6:16 here left in the fourth quarter. Minneapolis up 22.
Drew Crossan with the rebound.
Good strong rebound by Drew right there.
Zucker's looking to Crossan. Nice input to Lott. Free throw line shot is out. Rebound to Southeast.
Josh Lott just not shooting the ball well this year yet.
We know he can. Crum with the steal.
Tipped away coming down the lane by Joe from behind, and Brandon Crum there.
And Zucker had it stripped away from him, and he touched it last trying to get possession. That's before it went out of bounds. Flax open three-point land, and it's there.
It's a three for Bryson Flax of the Trojans.
Somebody lost track of Mr. Flax and it made him pay.
Ryan Weedle has it stripped away. It's 64-45, 19-point lead now. Zucker steps in front of a Trojan pass. Comes up with the ball underneath the basket.
Joe with some hustle back to intercept that under the Southeast goal. That's a foul every time.
Flax goes for a quick steal across the body. Slap.
Southeast foul is on Bryson Flax. The ball came from the Trojans, number 5, Ian Hughes.
Third personal on Bryson. Eighth team foul.
Is Brandon Crum.
Brandon Crum the line for the 1-and-1.
That's a nice stroke.
Very nice.
Ryan Mortimer back in, and Ryan Weedle will catch a break here with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Second one's through pretty as a picture. 66-45, a 21-point lead again. They drive on Crum and over Zucker. They get the rebound, up and in. 66-47 Lions. Minneapolis takes a timeout.
Minneapolis takes a 30-second timeout.
Our help defense shut down the baseline there, Dale, but it kind of left us without a rebounder, and Southeast with an easy rebound on the backside, put her back up and in for an easy 2.
And there's your Lions in their new candy striper look outfit. Indiana look outfit, I guess.
Looks like there's quite a few players that have a new haircut over there. Mr. Shoup, Mr. Williams, Coach Williams. I think Willie is the barber too.
Yeah. I don't know if Coach Red Sox, if his hair's any short over there or not.
Not much.
Okay.
4:40 left here in the fourth quarter. Minneapolis up 19 with the ball. Drew crossing with a baseline pass down to Josh. It's tipped away by Southeast. And Ryan Mortimer will trigger the inbounds pass here.
Crum from the outside. Swish.
Oh my, that looked good.
His third one of those tonight.
He's kind of partial to that spot. I've seen a couple of them right there now.
I could have won the game the other night too.
Double dribble.
That one could have won the game the other day too, but it just wasn't there.
And he had a good look there.
Oh yeah.
Today they're dropping.
Substitution, Derek Cruz.
I'd take that shot from him any day of the week. In trouble or not. 69-47. Lions. Crossing. 3 seconds. Nope. Shovel his feet real quick. Trying to figure out who to pass it to. Kaiser comes in, Luke Wheeler comes in, and Cameron Knox comes in. Flax drives, 10-footer. It's short. So rebound to Southeast.
Kaiser with a good block out on that weak backside, and that rebound gets tipped away from him there.
Working on Luke Wheeler, cross-court pass for 3. It's off. We call Knox or Wheeler, I'm not sure which.
I think they got Cameron Knox.
Yep. They had the Southeast player sandwiched. Steal by Crum. 2-on-1 coming. Down to Kaiser. Back to Crum. Almost too late. A nice layup. 71-47. 3:23 to go in the game.
Brad not able to handle the pass. All he could do is tip it right back to Brandon for an easy layup. It was 2-on-1.
Flax for 3. It's off. Crum with the rebound. Mortimer's open. Way down deep. 10-footer from the side is blocked out of bounds by Flax. Well, he's going to be some basketball player before he gets out of high school, isn't he? He is one active dude.
Is Ryan Wheeler, Southeast of Saline substitutes Nick Ryan, number 2 into the game.
Little tip-in pass to Weedle, and he's fouled.
Across the arm.
As he goes back up. Ball was a little too low for him before he got control. Otherwise he'd just banked it off the glass.
Foul is on Nick Ryan. At the free throw line for Minneapolis is
Luke Wheeler to the line for 2. 71-47, 3:04 to go in the contest. First one's out. Rebound to the Trojans. Luke's below 50% today, I think, on the free throws.
Free throw is so important in any game, and guys ought to be able to hit half of them anyway.
Drive for Southeast. They throw up a prayer. It's off. Kaiser had it, knocked away from him.
Brad turns right into the defense there, and they knock it away.
3-point coming, and they foul Kaiser. You can't go through the man to get the ball.
Eric Kaiser with some good block out for the rebound, and Southeast trying to get back to it right over the top of Brad. And he'll go shoot. We're in double bonus.
Yeah, double bonus now. It's 71-47.
Brad Kaiser.
Rims out. Rims and bobs out.
And you know, you mentioned it earlier. I think he needs just half an inch more arch on his shot, and those will go down. Not much, just a little. The better looking shot there. 72-47 with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cameron Knox shuts down the baseline as Southeast tries to drive, and Ryan Weedle intercepts. Easy layup.
74-47. Back to that 27-point lead.
Pass on ahead to Mr. Mortimer. Nobody's going to catch him as he goes to the basket.
Three-pointer coming. It's way off.
Air ball, Dale.
That's true. Maybe he was trying to pass somebody that wasn't there.
Well, that person was late getting there then.
Ryan Weedle down to Kaiser. Or Ryan Mortimer, I meant.
Southeast in a 2-3 zone matchup. They'll point them all over the floor here.
1:40 to go. Stepped in front of Knox, stole the ball. It's 2-on-2. Up and over Zucker. Kaiser with the rebound on the missed shot.
Looked pretty good on that rebound.
Down to Zucker. He drives to Mortimer. Back out to Knox. And Kaiser has it stolen away, but he keeps it. Timeout. Lions. 1:11 to go. Leading by 27. 74-47.
Championship game tonight. You must exit through the front gate and receive a stamp on your hand in order to avoid paying again. So you're welcome to come back. You're welcome to come back and know.
Coach Williams there giving Brad Kaiser little instructions that you don't draw quite as much pressure on the defensive when you're on the offense there by the other team. You keep that ball passed out there out in front. They're trying to trap and get the ball anyway. So just want him to stay active and get rid of that ball a little sooner, and they won't get it knocked away.
Yep. Kaiser drives, nice pass to him. Hit 7
looks to the basket, he takes it all the way in.
47, and we have a backcourt violation. Pressure by Kaiser. 58.9 seconds to go. The Lions are ahead by 29.
Southeast player thought it went off Minneapolis leg, but the ref saw it the other way. Southeast back in a man-to-man now.
Lions going to try to run the clock. Tipped out of bounds by the Trojans. It's down to 41.6 ticks. 76-47. Lions going to get their first win out of this tournament against an old familiar NCAA foe. Mortimer into Zucker. Back to Mortimer.
We play them this next week too.
Next Tuesday. At Southeast. Knox to Kaiser on the side. Mortimer up front. 13 seconds to go. Mortimer drives. Back to Knox. 7 seconds. Lions are just going to run it out. No shot needed. Oh, crossing. Thought he might lay it up, but the final score, 76-47. An impressive 29-point victory for the Lions here over the Southeast in their 4th game of the season, evening their record at 2-2. And I'll say it's probably the best 5th place team in Kansas. Class 3A anyway. Doggone it. This tournament could have been so much better.
A little tougher defense, and the opposition wasn't quite as strong as a couple of teams we played earlier in the tournament. Minneapolis, pretty easy win here.
Yeah. 76-47 final score.
They're usually pretty quick with point totals, so
yeah, they are. We'll see if we can hear some here.
See how the guys turned out points.
We outscored them 19-11 that quarter. Well, I don't think they're going to announce the scores, Mike. We'll get a shot of our glamour girl here. There's Heather Knox. You read in the paper this morning, 2nd string all-area in volleyball this year for the Lions. Right along former teammate Heather McDonald, and of course her teammate Mallory Goeth made honorable mention all-area. And Mike says we had 5 all-league members. And who was honorable mention all-league?
And Lindsay was honorable mention, so all 6 girls on the starting volleyball team.
Oh, fantastic.
Some recognition there. Plus Autumn, 2nd team all-area, which is quite a accomplishment there.
Good recognition of a season well played for the girls, as they ended up 3rd place in Class 3A, state of Kansas. Next up, we'll have the Lady Lions here taking on Sacred Heart. Preview of future NCAA action next year. Southeast will be absent next year when they come into our league. They're a big star this year, which is going to hurt them quite a bit, but they always have other good athletes, so it'll behoove us to play well whenever we come up against Sacred Heart. Well, again, the Lions won here 76-47 to even their season record of 2-2, take 5th place in the league, or in this tournament, and win the first game of the tournament. Back with girls action a little bit here later with Mike Perry and Vic Goeth. It's out. Channel gets the rebound for the Bulldogs. They have a chance to take the lead. Timeout. Rossville. 1:25 to go. And guess who's going to run the clock now? 58 all. 1:25 to go. Rossville with possession. Rossville has outscored the Lions 20-10 in the 4th quarter. It was 48-38 at the end of the 3rd quarter. And it's now 58 all. Bulldogs get possession under the Lion basket. Rossville trying to get the ball, a little layup, kick it back out the channel. 56 seconds to go. Channel drives on Weedle. Right underneath the basket, 32, it's up and in, no foul. Bulldogs are ahead for the first time since the 1st quarter, leading 60-58, 42 seconds to go. They found the open player, put it in. Thank goodness no foul, because we don't need a 3-point deficit. Okay, Drew Cross will inbound the ball here. Lions trail by 2, 42 seconds to go. Inbounds to Ryan Weedle. Ryan Mortimer. Over to Ryan Weedle, takes a long 3, it's out. Channel gets the rebound. And the Lions are in a hurt here. 20 seconds to go, trailing by 2. Crum fouls over the back. You got to give the Bulldogs credit here. They have Brandon Crum fouls out. They have virtually shut down Ryan Weedle and Brandon Crum, our long tray shooters. And Luke Weedle took up the slack in the first half, but I think he's gotten 1 bucket in the second half, if I'm not mistaken. And they've been hitting the threes, and their post player channel has been making up the difference too. Joe Zucker comes in for Crum. Lions trail by 2. Double bonus shot makes it a 3-point deficit now. 16 seconds to go. Second one's there. 4-point deficit. 16 seconds. 62-58. Ryan Weedle down to Joe Zucker. Back to Ryan. He drives. Puts up for 3. It's there. Timeout Lions. 9 seconds to go. 62-61. We need a miracle badly.